Can gratitude transform our perspective? Grand Rising, my friends. Congratulations, you made it another day. My name's Mark Brown. I help men over 50 bounce back after loss, addiction, and setbacks using faith and simple tools that work. So today we're going to explore the power of gratitude, being grateful for everything that you have, and how it can shift your outlook on life. Now, this morning, I don't usually get, for the last week or two, I've been waking up a little bit earlier and usually watch one of my favorite brothers and mentors and friends, Ray Higdon, who is just a pure soul of pure giving, and I'm so grateful for him. And I was able to, every morning he does a 9 a.m. Video, and I was on live with him. And yesterday we had our Brother Up group. So I am grateful, and I collected myself because not growing up with something that's on yourself. I'm walking in a new creation, right? A new life in Christ after giving myself over to Him. But when you do that, sometimes your old deep-seated roots still pop up, and that's just the devil attacking you. So this Brother Up group, and I may share this, that you have the ability to make a difference in everyone's world and be grateful for everything that you have. And this morning, Ray, shared that and it struck me. And then my buddy AJ said, "I'm really proud of Mark Brown. He inspires people, so many." And hearing that coming from someone you deeply love and respect, not having a father growing up, never being told that someone's proud of you, it really brought me back into a place. See, it's hitting me right now that I was never really told that genuinely, or maybe I was, maybe my coaches, maybe by I never really heard it the way I heard it this morning, and it really got me deep emotionally. Not great. I was grateful for it, but it hit me in a way that because I've never heard it, I was like, wow, do I do that? Do I inspire people? No one's ever said that about me. So when you don't hear it and then you hear it by someone that you love and respect, and all my brothers and sisters who share this, but I didn't really accept it. It's hard. Do you accept I'm grateful for it. Don't get me wrong. And I know I'm going off on a tangent, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful for Jesus. I'm grateful for walking in a new life. Who I am is love, acknowledgement, generosity, man of faith, living boldly, stepping out. Yeah, things on the outside in the worldly world may, aren't going as well on paper as they may seem, or and everything. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you can't be someone. You can just be yourself for someone else. Like, take yourself out of it. Living for helping someone else, being selfless, giving and serving to others. So why this all falls under gratitude, because I'm so grateful for where I am in this moment of my life, that yes, it can totally transform your perspective. However, the devil and the adversary is going to pop in, and he's going to try and take you out of it. So daily acknowledgement of recognizing and appreciating who and what you have in your life, and all this is possible because I'm yielding more and more to giving away. It's being of service to others, but also doing it in a way that it seemed natural in a way, but it doesn't. Like doing something outside of the normal, not thinking of not doing it. What happened was I was at work, and some gentleman was being very, very rude and nasty. And he was this big, tall guy, 6'4", right? And he was just yelling into the phone. He was there with his son, and his son was looking at him, and everyone in the restaurant was like, looking at him like, wow, he was being just mean and nasty. And he sat in a section, and then a few minutes later, I saw him hug his son. Right, I went up to him, and after I said that, someone said to me, I even bought into it, but I was not going into my old ways. I was like, wow, what a jerk. You're a really special kind of guy. Some guy like 6'4", big, like someone, bald head. Like I would prejudge him and assess him, like we always do. Like, and you gotta snip that. You don't know what people are going through. In any event, he hugged his son, and I saw that, and I never really had that. So whenever I see that, that's why I do my best to be my best for my daughter. Like, I acknowledge it. So I went up to him, and I know everyone was like, oh, don't be around that guy. But I told him, I'm really grateful. I saw your son, you and hugging. He's like, oh my gosh, he just sat back, right? He's like, man, I was on the phone with my employees. It was Sunday, and these people weren't doing that, and I'm here with my son, and we're having a blast, and I don't get to see him for an hour and a half. I only get to see him because I'm working all the time, and I just sat there and listened to him. Long story short, at the end, before he was leaving, he gave me the biggest hug and said, "I love you, man." Like, that was not possible if I didn't step out and just kind of just listen to that and went up to him and said thank you. And I told him, it's like, I never had a dad. And he looked at me, he's like, wow. And I showed him my daughter and so on and whatnot. And he was really grateful. Like, I shifted, and my intention was to acknowledge, like, the love he had for his son. What people don't know, you don't know what people are going through. When you just are just there for someone else and take yourself out of it, you have that ability to just be there for someone and be grateful that you are here. Be grateful that I have this couch. Be grateful. And when you just sit, listen, and he just wanted to be heard and listen, and I listened to him. Like, that was impossible. I didn't think that outcome was going to happen. That wasn't my intention. But when he was leaving, he's like, I love you, man. Like, I never met this guy. And this is a guy that I would not, like, that I stereotypically would, like, be like, whoa, this guy's just a jerk, right? Right? And anyways, let me get back to that. So I'm grateful for that. And today, when I heard Ray acknowledge me, I didn't expect it. And it hit me in a way that, oh, you can hear my doggy. She has reverse snoring. Sophie, it's okay. But gratitude journaling. So I hope that helped. Like, you can make a difference in someone's life just stepping out of your normal ways of being, because we're all struggling with something. And he told me I never get to see him that much, and he had the best of time. But when I told him when he hugged his son, I was like, oh, that really makes a difference. I saw the bond that you have with your son. He lit up like a little baby and a little kid. That's what he was not, and he shared with me. In any event, so this is all about gratitude, and I'm grateful that I did that. And it wasn't for anything else but just to acknowledge someone. So be grateful for who and what you have in your life. And I'm super grateful for everyone and everywhere I am in my life. And express appreciation. Journaling things out, writing things out will help out with your gratitude. Sharing gratitude with others strengthens your relationship. I mean, it really does. Being thankful for just the little things, and it can be challenging, but just walk in that new way of being. You have that power to do that. Things may not be going your way right now. You might be struggling with your relationship, your finances, your house, you don't have a job, or you're pulling out of something. But there's always something to be grateful for. And you have to act as if you're walking in a new creation of who you are. You can do that. You have the ability to do that. And I sit back here humbled and in gratitude for being acknowledged in a way that I've never really felt that before. And it kind of humbles me in a sense that, wow, I guess I do make a difference for people in certain things. And that's what it's all about. It's about being the best you possibly can be for someone else. And yeah, you have to take care of yourself. Don't get me wrong. Don't get this twisted. But when you really be of service, and it's something that's been ingrained in my heart for a long time. I wouldn't have been a hearing instrument specialist for 17 years giving the gift of hearing back, or making people smile each and every day, living in love, acknowledgement, and generosity, and I'm walking a bold man in faith right now. That's who I am, and then you can't take that away, because I say it, and that's who I am, and that's who I cleansed myself to be when I got baptized 4 weeks ago. And yes, it's all new. And the more I yield to God and serve others, the more upgrades happen, as Ray puts it. And he's getting all this. All of this is through a wonderful app called the Brilliant app by 𝐏𝐞𝐫𝐬𝐩, and which is really good. And I haven't gotten it yet, but I know it's a great app, and I'm gonna be getting it when the time is right. In any event, I appreciate you watching. Give thanks every day. I give thanks every day for all the trials and tribulations that I'm going through right now, as much as hard it is. And give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Jesus Christ's name. That's Thessalonians 1, chapter 5, 18, and that's my quote for the day. So it's not a coincidence that that this is my daily video, that I have my outline. Day 61, can gratitude transform our perspective? I know this went long, and if you watch till the end, I appreciate and love you very much, as always. And just remember, you matter. You can make a difference, no matter how small it is. And you're loved, and you're worthy, and you matter to someone, and people count on you. And I love you, because we are all love, inside and out, from our hearts, inside and out. And I appreciate you. Have an excellent day today. Bye-bye.